Yeah, my friend Janie Morgan, she's coming up next. She'll get you through your midday like only Janie can, so make sure you stick around for her. But first, let's talk a little bit of fur baby action on this Tuesday morning. You know, Rachel from Almost Home Humane Society joining me, of course, not just on the airwaves, not just on the audio streams, but also on our video feed as well. Alpha Fort Dodge video stream at Iowa's favorite country, K97, and there she is in full and living color. Morning, Rachel.
Morning, Darren.
How you doing today?
I'm all right.
Just all right. One of those mornings.
I'm hanging in there. Yeah.
Atta girl. You got big plans a few weeks down the road, so hanging as tough as you possibly can, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Atta girl. Well, let's get right after it. Let's talk about first off the needs that you got going on. I noticed on the list today that there is no clumping kitty litter on the list because that pallet must be holding out.
We're holding out so far. Yep, we're sitting pretty good.
It'd be all right though to keep that thing just kind of stacked, though, right?
Oh yes. We'll never turn away kitty litter. You keep it coming.
So even though it's not officially on the list, they could use clumping kitty litter regardless at any time because I know from experience with them that once you get a pallet, it goes away pretty quickly. So it doesn't take long at all. So we're going to keep that on the list regardless. But you got some kitten food on there, right?
Yep. Kitten chow. We got a lot of kittens in at the moment. A lot of kittens that have come back from foster homes, and so we're having to feed a bunch of kittens now. Canned food, cat and dog. We're needing trash bags. Weirdly, 13-gallon trash bags we're in need of, and paper towels is what we're looking at this week. So
once again, things that you normally would use for your own home around with your own pet or pets in your own home. Think about that because Almost Home is going to go through the exact same thing. So think outside the box a little bit. Yes, always think about the ones that come to mind quickly, like the kitty litter and the food and the treats and things like that. But think about the other supplies, the cleaning, the laundry supplies, as Rachel pointed out, garbage bags, things that you know you're going to go through. So keep in mind, Almost Home's going to go through it a lot faster than you are. It's just the way it is because of all the fur babies they got. So anything you can do to help out. People have been pretty good about providing the supplies, though, right, Rachel? Once we ask for them to get the word out there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Well, let's keep people doing that nicely because that helps out tremendously, right?
Yeah, our community is great. Whenever we, reach out for, we need something, people are pretty good about stepping up and helping us out here. So.
Well, that's great. And that's good to hear. And thank you to everybody who's doing that, by the way. That means a lot. That's how Almost Home stays going. As we've talked about many, many times, they do not receive government funding. They are funded basically on the generosity of others. So let's keep this great service happening all the time with your great donations. No matter how big, how small, it's tremendously appreciated at Almost Home. So anything you can possibly do. Well, let's talk about our fur babies for today. Wait, before we get to that, I know you've got a microchip special going on through the end of the week as well.
Yes, we had it all last week, and we will continue it through the end of this week, so up until Saturday. We are running a microchip special. Normally, it's $45 here. We've reduced it down to $30. Call ahead and make an appointment. We will microchip your pet for you. I know a lot of pets went missing over the 4th of July weekend because they're scared of the fireworks. And it helps us get pets back to owners. It helps the pound get pets back to owners quicker. $30 takes all of 5 minutes to do, virtually painless for the animal. And it's basically a form of ID that they cannot lose. And then the microchip company that we use is a lifetime fee-free registration. So basically all you're paying for is the actual chip and you don't have any more fees to pay after that, which is nice because some microchip companies will charge you a yearly fee. Ours does not.
Well, there you go. It's even better. So once they're microchipped, that's it. It's all said and done.
Yep, we get you registered right here on the spot and you're good to go.
Pretty good. So you're going to say $15 on that through the end of the week. Was that Friday or Saturday, Rachel? Which day?
Saturday.
Through Saturday. So get to Almost Home Humane Society. Better to call and set up an appointment, Rachel, or just drop on in?
Better to call ahead just in case we're busy. Yeah.
Okay. Call ahead and get yourself set up so you can get your pet microchipped. And as Rachel said, that's a one-time deal, $30. That's $15 off your normal, and that's with a company that's it. It's $30 the one time, and you're done, and your pet is microchipped. That is so beneficial in so many ways because if they get lost, it's so easy to find that. I mean, just track them down that way.
Yep.
Very simple. Make it happen again at Almost Home Humane Society right here in Fort Dodge. Now let's talk about our features of the week. Rachel, who do we got on the canine side?
On the canine side, do you want to go grab him? On the dog side, we have a 6-year-old boxer lab mix named Jake, and he is one of my favorites. He's got the cutest mug you've ever seen. Just, the big boxer, like drooly kind of jowly lips, a little bit of an underbite. But gosh, he's sweet. I really, really like him. So he's 6 years old, and he came to us. He really, really loves people, but he can be a tad bit protective of his people. And that was one of the reasons that he got surrendered. He can be a little bit protective. And the family that had him just couldn't handle that, which is perfectly fine. He needs a fenced-in yard, which they did not have. Hey, buddy. Jakey, come here. Hi, my boy.
Jake. All right.
Hi, can you sit?
He looks like a good boy.
Sit down. Come here, wiggle butt. Yes.
He's happy to be out and about, isn't he?
Come here, wiggle butt. Yes, handsome. Hi, Jakey.
Yeah, he's happy to be out moving.
So
Like,
excited.
yeah,
You're so excited. Look at that wiggle butt. Look at that wiggle butt. I love him. He's
good name, too. I just played Jake Owen not just a few minutes ago, so how perfect is that to lead into?
Yeah, he is just such a sweet dog. I love him a lot. Like I said, he can be a little bit protective, kind of depending on the circumstances. I'm very pregnant, and he does get a little bit protective of me.
Sure.
But not to the point, like, I would not label this dog aggressive in any way, shape, or form. He likes his people, and that's fine.
Sure.
But in every other way, he's so good. He keeps his kennel clean. He plays really nicely with toys. He does take treats pretty gently, too. He's a good dog. Like I said, he needs a fenced-in yard because of that protective side of him. He's a big black dog, so he's a big boy. So when he gets that bark going, he can be a little bit intimidating. But he's a good boy. I like him.
All right.
Yes.
And he's 6 years old, so he's definitely out of the puppy stage, which makes it for some people even better. So.
Housebroken. The family that brought him in was really, really heartbroken to have to give him up.
Sure.
But without a fenced-in yard, it made things a little bit difficult for them. And he was way, way spoiled. They brought in like 6 big beds, like bags full of toys. He doesn't tear things up really. He's very well housebroken. He's a good dog. He just needs someone that can handle that protective side of him.
Sure. Well, let's get him his forever home. Jake, looking to move on to his forever home. And again, best if you got a fenced-in backyard for him so he can run a little bit. And that kind of cuts down on his being so overly protective, which is a good thing, though. Holy smoke. I mean, you talk about a dog that's going to let you know if somebody's trying to get in your house or whatever you don't want.
100%.
So,
you will be safe with this dog. Absolutely.
There you go. Perfect. Well, Jake needs his home, so let's find it for him. Jake on the dog side. What do we got on the cat side, Rachel?
On the cats, we have a really pretty kitty. Her name's Abby. She's coming around the corner here. We gotta get Jake out of the way first. Her name's Abby. She was found in a garage by a family, and she had kittens at the time. Come here, baby. Here she is, a pretty girl.
Oh, hi, Abby. Hi, sweetheart.
We definitely think she's on the younger side. Oh, every time. This cat. Got cat through up my nose. She's super, super sweet. Loves people. Absolutely loves people. She will tolerate other cats. Sorry. She will tolerate other cats, and she tolerates dogs as long as they don't kind of get in her face.
Sure.
But very, very sweet. Doesn't mind being held, except for right now, of course.
Of course. She knows she's on camera.
But look how pretty her coloring is. Isn't you pretty?
It's beautiful.
You are.
Yeah, she's a pretty girl. That's
super,
for sure.
Super sweet. Ooh, okay. Goodbye. Yeah, very cuddly, very sociable cat, very affectionate. She's a good girl. I like her a lot. So she was found in a garage with a couple of kittens, and all of her babies have found homes. So it's her turn now. But she's a good girl.
Well, let's get her a forever home then too, just like her babies have, her kittens have.
Mm-hmm.
Abby on the cat side and Jake on the dog side, waiting for you at Almost Home Humane Society right here in Fort Dodge. So make sure you stop out and see them. Don't forget about their Microchip Special going on through Saturday as well, taking $15 off that. And of course, the needs of the week. the kitty food, and of course the garbage bags, and I mean just anything you can think of that you use for your own pets. Again, Almost Home going to use in multitudes as well. So make sure you get them what you can. Rachel, you guys doing a great job as always. Keep up the great work, and we'll check in with you in about a week or so.
All right, sounds good, Darren.
Thanks, Rachel.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Almost Home Humane Society right here in Fort Dodge. Again, make sure you do anything you can to help out. What a great facility we've got. The blessing and privilege of having right here in Fort Dodge. So anything you can do to help, definitely please do.